So a few years ago, I discovered the joys of screaming goats. Yeah, it's a real thing. Goats who scream. And it really made me laugh when I discovered these real goats that scream. And then the other day, Ian was browsing on Amazon, and he came across this under the Halloween section. And as you can see, it's a goat stood on a pumpkin. She's green. She's got a little jacket on with a spider and a witch's hat. So he spotted it and he bought it for me. He didn't tell me he bought it, just because of this. Oh, it still makes me laugh. So it's Friday. It's still hot. I've decided I could never live in Spain or California or Nevada or Arizona or anywhere like that. Just got so fed up of this constant hot weather. I miss the rain. I really do miss the rain. And people have actually said, I remember my friend Gina once said she lived in California, San Jose I think it was. Hi Gina, if you're still watching. She moved to Oregon, and she said because she missed the rain. But I missed the rain too, very much so. So it's Friday. I'm just putting the last finishing touches, or just doing the last few kind of samples in readiness for the Halloween launch on Saturday. Tomorrow, Ian and I are going to sit down and record the full kind of product launch, going through all of the new products, the new Halloween products for this year. I say new, all of them. It won't be all of them, because I know full well that there will be a few more extras that pop up later on, because I just can't help myself. It's just the way it works. So I'm trying to create at least one of every product, and I'll have at least one sample made using that product to show you what it can do and what it looks like actually in a real world situation, rather than just as a product. But there's a lot to do. I've got a big pile of stuff over here. Plus I'm trying to get as many of the website orders done as I possibly can to clear the decks in readiness, so that as soon as the Halloween stuff is launched, everything that comes after that I know will have Halloween stuff in there. So yeah, it's been a busy day. I'm trying to get all that kind of organised and sorted, and making sure I've got enough product packaging, enough inserts, enough bags, enough labels, and all that kind of thing that goes with it all. So yeah, so there's a lot to think of today, and a lot to go through, a lot to consider, and my to-do list is like this. Absolutely crazy today, absolutely crazy. So it's a Saturday night. We're now to live, you know, Saturday nights. The high life.
Yeah.
No, we've had a very busy day today. We've got loads done. So we haven't heard anything back at all from the carpet company about the bedroom carpet. So we've moved all the furniture back in again. We've still got floorboards. No sign of the carpet. We think that the carpet is in the written off van, so that will have been towed away by the police and all that kind of thing. So like I said, we've left messages for the guy that runs the carpet company. He hasn't got back to us. He's not responded to any of our telephone calls or messages at all. So instead, today, Ian and I went down to see our friends Tim and Jane at our friendly interior shop, where we got the wallpaper from and the curtains. Spoke to them about the carpet fitter, and they've had similar problems trying to get hold of him. So we borrowed the wallpaper sample book and some of the paint chips for the colour on the walls. and we went to a different carpet company. Almost immediately found another carpet, didn't we? One which we both like more than the one we originally chose. And we brought a sample of that home. And then around about 2 o'clock this afternoon, the chappie from that carpet company turned up on the doorstep, measured everything through, measured the bedrooms, measured the landing, the stairs, the hallway, and Mum and Dad's downstairs bathroom, because we wanted that doing, not in carpet, but in a different type of flooring, which is what the other carpet company were going to be doing. So they've lost all that business. And then within a couple of hours, we had the quote. So we've told him to go ahead. So hopefully then now the new revised fitting for the bedroom carpet date is the 1st of September. But if they get an earlier slot, if somebody cancels or they can do it earlier than that, then they will do it earlier than that. All we need is, 24 hours notice. So yeah, it's been a busy old day. And then obviously today Ian and I recorded the launch of my Halloween products for 2026. And straight after, the orders started coming in, which is lovely. So thank you very much to everybody who's commented, who's supported, who's shown encouragement, and who's also put orders in. So that's lovely. Thank you very much for that. Tomorrow we're having a day off, aren't we?
We're going out with Helen and Robert.
Yes, so our friends Helen and Robert from Lincoln.
It's Robert's birthday.
Yeah, it's Robert's birthday tomorrow, so they're coming over. Robert's chosen to spend his birthday with us for some strange reason. I'm sure there's other things he could be doing on his birthday, but he's chosen to spend it with us. So they're coming over for a few hours, and then we're going to go out for something to eat. And then we're coming back to the house, because it's the first time they've been to the new house, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah, they've never been here before. So we'll do a guided tour, and then we'll sit in the garden and chat and eat cake and drink pop.
Yes.
So that'll be nice. So looking forward to that.
Yes.
Turn that off for a minute. So it's Sunday. I wasn't intending to come into the shed today. I was going to have a day off, but we did the launch of the Halloween products last night, and I have to say the response has been absolutely phenomenal. So I've had to come in this morning just to kind of print all the orders off, and just to double check to make sure that I've got everything that I need, all the packaging and all that kind of stuff. But while I was just walking down the garden path, I noticed there was, sorry about this, but there were little poos. So tiny, tiny, small poos. Not big enough from the dogs, from the boys. So I think Mr. Hedgehog and pals have been pooing on the path. So I've just had to go and do poo patrol. Hedgehog poo patrol. Of all the things. So yeah, that's the thing. Hedgehog poo patrol. So I've had to literally go around the garden picking up bits of hedgehog poo that they've left on the path after they've had their feed and food. So that's the thing. So yeah, so like I said, so I've come in, just printed off all the orders. I've started going through my pick lists and that kind of stuff and counting up exactly what I need to make sure I've got everything. So yeah, our friends Helen and Robert are coming this afternoon. They should be here around about 12 o'clock, 1ish. So I've got a couple of hours this morning in which to maybe steal a march, get to the garage and get on the laser cutter and start actually cutting some of the products that need cutting. I mean, I'm going to go through all the orders this morning to see what doesn't need cutting. If it's stuff that I've already got that can go out straight away. If it's got to be produced, then obviously I've got to do that in the next coming days. So yeah, it's going to be a fairly kind of busy day today, and I really didn't want it to be too busy, but I'm grateful. I'm very, very grateful that it does mean that I've got things to do, because obviously you know, it means everybody's enjoyed and liking what I've produced this year. So it's a win-win.
What's the password?
What's the password?
Look, see that they're coming for a visit and they're just sitting on the phones.
What's the password?
Yeah, I never do this.
Awful.
It's only because we're
Awful.
talking about Millie and I was going to show you pictures of her most recent thingies.
Road trip. Well, actually, it's a rail
Train
trip, isn't
trip.
it? It's a train trip. So Ian wants to go through to Lincoln today to the lovely Burkitt's, which is a Army Navy surplus machinery, electronics kind of gadgety place. And it's located, luckily for us, at the bottom of Steep Hill,
Yes.
not at the top, which makes it far more convenient to get to by rail than it would be to by car. So we just thought we would have a little wander the scenic route this morning by the canal. I have to get myself one of those steady cam things, aren't I? That way you wouldn't see the footsteps as I'm bouncing along. Yeah, oh yes. And the swans and the babies. We haven't done this for a long time, have we?
We haven't been to Wendy's for over 10 years.
And there's one in Lincoln, so we've decided to pop in and have some lunch. Num num. So it's Wednesday morning. I've just taken Ian up to work, so he's going to be out all day. So it falls on me then to walk the doggies. Excuse me. Weather forecast today, Scorchio again. Another virtually cloudless day. There's a few, but not many. So it's supposed to be up in the 30s again today. And I've got the laser cutter on all day today, put in Halloween orders, so of which there are many, thankfully, and thank you to everybody who's put their orders in. Yeah, so the machine's going to be running hot today, non-stop. So yeah, it's going to be a busy old day today. So the eclipse has started and I'm trying to see whether or not I can do it through the phone, through some mylar, but I don't think I can. I can see it, but I've got sunglasses on as well, as well as looking through mylar.
Is it going now?
Well, it's going to get darker, 'cause it'll move further in, so it'll be almost completely covered by about 10 past.
Oh, she wants to get out here then.
She's in the loo.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, I don't know whether that's not going to focus, is it? You're not going to be able to... No, I don't think that's going to work.
Come to this side of it.
That's better.
So, I'm in our neighbour's garden. They are away. They've gone to the Algarve for a week to see their son and their grandchildren. So I'm looking after their watering needs. And it does need watering. I've been trying to water every other night, but it's so warm. And it's the eclipse tonight, so it's gone a little bit darker now. So while it's a little bit darker, I'm going to do the watering. But I'll turn the camera on and show you the garden's lovely. They have a lovely garden. They do actually major on fruit trees. They've got all the runner beans there, but they've got trees full of apples. Go up the garden a little bit. She won't mind me showing you this. I mean, oh, the windfall just all dropped. Lovely red apples. I had one the other night. She said help yourself, so I have. And the pear tree. Look at the pear tree. It is absolutely laden. And so is the other apple tree. So yeah, I better get watering, because everything's looking very, very, very droopy today.